There was no Wi-Fi, there was no internet. There was just an old laptop and a message that said, "I'm here. Why have you ignored me?" It happened every night at 2:44 a.m. The screen would light up by itself. Nothing was added to the files. No calls were logged and the computer wasn't even plugged in. A tech expert tried to trace the message and he found a hidden folder labeled Echo. Inside was a voice recording. It was barely audible, but it was enough to send shivers down his spine. The voice was that of a missing woman from 1998. She had vanished without a trace. Her family had given up hope of ever finding her, but now her voice was trapped inside this laptop. The hard drive had been destroyed, but the new owner was still receiving messages from her. The question now isn't how, it's who. Who is behind all of this? And is there more than one person? This case was one of the most baffling mysteries of the 21st century. It started in 2006 when a young woman bought an Acer laptop at an online auction. It was cheap, a little battered, but she didn't mind. She took it home, plugged it in, and opened it up. That's when she saw the message. "I'm here. Why have you ignored me?" It was in a childish handwriting. She looked in the files, but there was nothing there. Then she noticed the computer's clock was flashing 2:44 a.m. Was this some kind of sick joke played by the previous owner? Maybe. But then the same thing happened again and again every night. The screen would light up, the clock would flash, and the message would reappear. She took it to a repair shop. The technician found a hidden folder called Echo, which contained the voice recording. They traced the voice and discovered it belonged to a missing person, a woman who had vanished 9 years earlier. Her family had never given up hope of finding her, but they had no idea she was sending messages from beyond the grave. The police were called in, but by the time they arrived, the laptop was dead. The hard drive had been destroyed. Whoever had put the message on the laptop had also managed to erase it from existence, but the woman's family were overjoyed to hear her voice again. They listened to the recording over and over again, hoping to find some clue as to what had happened to her. But there was nothing. The only sound was the echo of her voice. And then one day the new owner of the laptop began receiving messages from the missing woman again. It was as if she was trying to contact them from beyond the grave. The question is, how did she do it? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch the full story from the link below the screen.